Blogging while driving. Let's do it. Okay, so I just got a colon cleanse and it was awesome. I've done it before, and it's actually called colon hydrotherapy. And I did it in Ashland, and it was a little bit better. Now I've done 2 ways so I can compare them. So the first way I did it was kind of an open trough, small little straw with like a thing at the end where you sit on the straw and then it shoots water up there, which is exciting, and then you like evacuate whenever you want. Now, the way I did it yesterday was at the Tummy Temple by Janet. She's this wonderful feng shui archaeologist, or not archaeologist, architect, or whatever. And it was fabulous. She did a great job, and I totally recommend anyone in Seattle, if you're in North Seattle especially, on 65th and 21st-ish, there's a place called the Tummy Palace, or something like that. So not ready for this, but whatever, it's the first video in a long time. Might as well, huh? Tummy Temple, there it is. In gut we trust. And I definitely would recommend Janet. She did such a good job, I gave her a $5 tip. And I'm not really looking to give away my money. So, we had a fun conversation, talked about traveling in Peru, and she shoved this much larger tube than I got in Ashland up there, right? And she had to lube it up a little bit, and it was not a pleasurable experience. I don't know what the, I guess it could be pleasurable if you really love the man, but for me, that's not my style. And I definitely didn't really love Janet that much. So I would say I really liked the smallness of the other tube. That was like, you hardly notice it. And I also like being able to control it myself, the evacuation process. I mean, it really wasn't much different, and I got a lot of shit out. Excuse my language, but it's pretty apt. I mean, there was all sorts of bile, it was completely colored, and I already had a bowel movement that morning, but I probably had the equivalent of like 3 craps come out of me. It's because I've been eating a lot of really bad food. The freakingism is kind of, when I'm at my parents' house in Seattle, they just eat so much meat and cheese, and oh, the mole has been so good. Lovely. But it's still not great for my colon, and there was a lot of stuff stuck inside. Okay, so I'm going to give you my theory on what goes on in the colon. The colon's main job is to suck water out of your crap, right? You get this kind of small intestinal juice goes into the colon, the large intestine, I guess, and the colon's job is just take all the water out that it can. And so, of course, as a chemical engineer, I know what happens along membranes or any kind of separation process. Stuff builds up, especially one where you're trying to take out all the water, all the stuff that's oil or whatever, especially cheese, is going to stick to the sides of your colon, and it's going to block, it's going to make it harder for your colon to do its job, and it's going to be a perfect place for pathogens to hang out. Basically nasty microbes that your body doesn't let in. But if you get enough of a buildup, nothing's perfect, including your colon, it's going to let some in. So it's good to clean that out once in a while, especially if you eat the standard American diet, which is full of cheese, meat, and processed food. Bacteria love that crap, especially once you chew it up and throw some human stuff in it. So, it's best to clean that thing out once in a while, if you can. But I gotta keep these videos under 5 minutes, I found. So, let's see, what do I want to say? I want to say the colon cleanse was amazing. Tummy Temple is a great place to go. Get your colon cleaned if you can. Don't be embarrassed. It's part of your body. And, if you can do, the open trough, like small tube versus the like closed tube, they suck the water out, go with the open. Much love, guys.